Hello, everyone. Happy New Year's. Anyways, I might be late, which I am. It's the 12th of January, or whenever I'm getting this out. Anyways, I'm gonna talk about stuff that released this year, which are games, movies, and shows. No, I'm not gonna say etc., of course. Anyways. So, the first thing that I'm gonna talk about is Poppy Playtime, Chapter 4. This game introduces Yarnaby and the Nightmare Critters, Pianosaurus, and a TV-headed version of Harley Sawyer. Anyways, Mob Entertainment, I have one request for you. Just one request! Can you make a full version of the Pianosaurus jingle in and put it in Spotify? Cause it's actually good, the jingle you made. Anyways, I like the jingle, but all jokes aside, the release date for this chapter is revealed in the Doctor trailer, and it's 30th of January of this year, 2025. Anyways, that's one game out of I don't know how much games I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, the next thing I'm gonna talk about is a movie that releases a day after Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. And that movie is the Dogman movie. Now, I'm not a fan of the book, but all I know is that it's part man, part dog, and all good. Anyways, that's one movie out of I don't know how much movies. And even one game out of I don't know how many games. Anyways, the next thing is Sonic Prime, which is basically just a Sonic multiverse show where he breaks, I forgot what the emerald is called, and then the universe splits into 5, and so he tries to get the shards and get help from 9, who's the emo version of Tails, or like angsty version of Tails, you could say. And well, I know this series have ended, but some people might think that, and some people think that there's a season 4, and they might be right, honestly, because here's something I want to show you. So this new episode, or even the 4th season of Sonic Prime, releases on the 5th of February of this year, 2025, and it has action, adventure, animation, comedy, family, fantasy, and even romance, and sci-fi. If you want to know where I got that from, it's from IMDb. Just go to the site itself. Anyways, that's one show out of I don't know how much shows, and one game out of I don't know how many games I'm gonna talk about in this video, and one movie out of I don't know how much movies I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, the next game that I'm gonna talk about is Dark Deception Chapter 5. Anyways, Chapter 5 is the final chapter of Dark Deception, and it has 6 different endings, I think Glowstick Entertainment said, and it has 4 levels, or 5 levels, and there are 50 characters in total, of like 50 new characters, uh, in chapter 5. And the ones that were revealed are Dark Star, Puppet King, Mannequins, Red Stalkers, and unknown monsters, and even more. And the creator himself, uh, Glowstick Entertainment, have said something about. Wait, what was it? Oh yeah, a TV-headed monster. Though that kind of sounds like Fox or someone like the monitor from SMG4. Anyways, this chapter has like I have a few series for this chapter, and you might ask why I didn't have a series for Puppy Playtime, which I think I didn't have one. Anyways, that's because Dark Deception is my favorite game, and well, so I have a few series, and the first one is if you look into any gameplay of Dark Deception, Barely Buried, okay, at the end you will see Tammy Hauser, aka Blue Ball, saying, It's open, escape, telling us the portal is open. Anyways, if you look behind, Mama Bear is watching. So maybe Mama Bear will snitch to Malik and tell her about a blue ball helping us, which she does not. She probably does not know the identity of the blue ball, which is Tammy Hauser, of course. But anyways, my second theory is that there will be a fight and rivalry in between Agatha and Tammy Hauser. So let's say maybe there is this mini boss fight in level 11 where it's about Agatha. I heard about this. I think the creator said that there will be this mini boss fight in level 11, Fear Fortress. Anyways, this uh, I think that in the end of the boss fight, Agatha will beat us and will try to kill us, but before she even kills us, Tammy will save us and we'll have a fight with Agatha, and there will be a rivalry between them. I don't know how I couldn't say the word rivalry. Anyways, that's two games out of I don't know how many games I'm gonna talk about in this video. Next up is Beyond the Spider-Verse. Now, Across the Spider-Verse ended on a cliffhanger with Miles Morales being in, like, getting captured by the Prowler Miles, who's confirmed to be called Miles G. Morales, which is kind of similar how Peter B. Parker is called Peter B. Parker, and there's also a Peter Parker. Honestly, like Peter Parker, Peter B. Parker, and Morales, Miles G. Morales. That they sound similar. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about about the movie. And some people theorize that Gwen could die, though I think Peter B. Parker would die. This movie, kind of like how the first movie started off with both Miles's and Peter Parker's story. And like the second movie started off with Gwen's story. I think this one will start off with maybe Peter B. Parker's story on from his dimension. Anyways, that's 2 movies out of I don't know how many movies I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, the next show is gonna be Stranger Things Season 5, the final season. I think it is the final season. But anyways, I don't know anything about Stranger Things other than it's on Netflix and it's a horror show, and well, that's all I know. I just realized something. Stranger Things season 5 releases on 2025 this year. But Dark Deception Chapter 5 is also releasing in 2025 this year. That's hilarious. Because both stuff start with a 5. Anyways, I have talked about 2 out of I don't know how many shows I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, the next game is Garten of Banban 8. Now, I won't be talking about Garten of Banban 0 or 5, which are prequels. And this is the last indie game, probably the last indie game I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, that's 3 games out of I don't know how many games I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, now for the movie. It's A Quiet Place Part 3. Now, yes, I know that A Quiet Place Day 1 and A Quiet Place The Road Ahead it have released last year, and well, it's still like getting a part 3. That, like A Quiet Place Day 1, it's a spin off and a prequel to the Quiet Place story. Also, anyways, this movie will be the final one in the trilogy, okay, and it's anyways. Here's the basic of the movies. So the A Quiet Place movies are about these monsters called Death Angels, which hunt anything that makes a sound. And so you gotta be super quiet or else you'll die. Like, the example is you make a sound, then you die. If you make a sound, you die. Yeah, that's the entire example. Anyways, that's 3 out of I don't know how many movies I'm gonna talk about in this video. Also, this movie does not have a poster, so it's just labeled as A Quiet Place Part 3. So, the show I'm gonna talk about now is called Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. This show is an animated show about Spider-Man saving the city, I guess. It's similar to Spider-Verse, except Spider-Verse animation is better, and yeah, that's all I have to say. But also, it releases on the 29th of January, which is a day before Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 releases. And well, 2 days before Dogman, the movie, releases. And so, this is gonna be my It, well, yeah, this is gonna be my thumbnail. Anyways, those were 3 shows out of I don't know how many shows I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, as of now, it have took me a week to make this video, and I'm making it on my mom's phone. By the way, GTA 6 would not be included in this video, although it will be releasing this year. And why wouldn't it be included in this video? That's because, well, yeah, it's an 18 plus game. Now, the game I'm gonna talk about is The Wolf Among Us. Okay, don't make any Among Us jokes just because it has Among Us in the name. Anyways, I do not know anything about the sequel, but I do remember watching a video of this guy called Pezzy. His second channel, he uploaded. Well, I remember watching only one video of The Wolf Among Us, and the art style, I like it. It's kind of like the Spider-Verse art style, and well, honestly, it was long and I didn't understand anything, and I don't think I even watched everything. I think well, yeah, I don't think I watched everything in the video. Anyways, those are 4 games out of I don't know how many games I'm gonna talk about in this video. Anyways, the next movie is gonna be the live-action version of Lilo and Stitch. And honestly, it looks great. Yeah. It's amazing. The design of Stitch. Though I'm not a fan of Lilo and Stitch. And this movie is just a cash grab. Of course. And well, what also? Oh yeah. It releases on the 23rd of May of 2025. And honestly, I just want these live action remakes to stop. Like, for example, the live action version of The Lion King and Mufasa, and even like the. No, I don't think there were any more live action versions, live action remakes. But Disney, can you please stop making these stupid live action remakes? Anyways, those were 4 movies out of I don't know how many movies I'm gonna talk about in this video. So the next show I'm gonna talk about is gonna be The Amazing Digital Circus. Now, many of you will say that it released, and yes, I know it released. But what I'm gonna talk about is that the Digital Circus episode 5 and 6. Anyways, so it was confirmed by Gooseworks that Glitch worked on episode 3 and 4 together. Let me show you the picture. Anyways, so I think that episode 5 will release sometime in May of this year, or June at least. And the episode 6, well, I think it will release in, I don't know, July or August at least. And well, episode 5 is confirmed to be focusing on Ragsa, and episode 6 is confirmed to be focusing on Jax. Yes, this was confirmed. As I was saying, it was confirmed, yeah. But, anyways, that's all I'm just gonna talk about. And I have a theory that, episode 6, which is Jax's episode, the episode that focuses on Jax, I think it will be focusing around gun violence and action, since he does like it. Anyways, that was 4 shows out of I don't know how many shows I'm gonna talk about in this video. Now, that was just only 4 out of 4 games, 4 out of 4 movies, 4 out of 4 shows. And yes, that is disappointing, I think. But the video is too long, and I'm making this on my mother's phone. Okay? And I promise there will be a part 2 releasing sometime in March of this year. And it'll probably be about 40 minutes long or 30 minutes long. Minimum, at least. Anyways, please like and subscribe. This video took me about 12 days to make. Please just like and subscribe.